You're welcome back. In these questions, we are to find the angles A, B, and C, giving reasons. You don't just find the angles. When you have a question like this, or when you have questions like this, you have to give reasons why you think your answer is correct. So, if you take a look at this first one, you will see that there is a right angle triangle. There is a right angle here. This is a right angle. That means this is 90. And don't forget that the sum of angles around a point is 360 degrees. So if the sum of angles around a point is 360 degrees and this is a right angle, then it is easy to find A. So how do we find A now? We'll start by saying A plus 90 degrees plus 123 degrees equals 360 degrees. Then you put your reason in the bracket. Sum of angles around a point. That is what is required of you. Then you simplify so that we have A plus this would give 213 to be equal to 360, and A will be equal to 360 minus 213, and that will give 147 degrees. And that is it. Do you need personalized help? Click the link in the description to message me directly. So the second diagram looks like this. We have these parallel lines, and then we have these two lines are parallel, and then we have something like this here. Sorry, we have something like this here, and this means that this is an isosceles triangle. That is both sides are equal, and when both sides are equal, it means this angle is equal to this angle. That is an isosceles triangle. So we have B here, and then we have 50 here, and we are to find B and C. So the first thing we have to do is to find B. When we get B, then we use B to calculate C. So what is B? B is equal to 50. B will be equal to 50 because they are alternate exterior angles. Don't forget your Z. When you have Z like this place, this place, and this place are alternate interior angles. These are alternate interior angles, while these ones, B and this 50, are alternate exterior angles. So B will be equal to 50. So B will be equal to 50 degrees, and you put your reason in the bracket. Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles are equal. So you just say alternate exterior angles. And now that we have gotten A and we've gotten B, how do we find C? Now let's take a look at this triangle. Let's look at this triangle very well. If you look at this triangle now, you realize that, like I said the other time, this is an isosceles triangle. So if this is B, this B is 50, that means this place is also 50. And if this place is 50 and this place is 50, then we already know what this will be, because the sum of angles in a triangle is what? 180 degrees. So now to solve this now, because we have to state the reason, so to solve this, what we will do is that we will say let the other base of the triangle, let the other base of the triangle be x. Let's use x. Then we will now say B is equal to x. You now put in the bracket base angles of an isosceles triangle. So that means that x equals 50 degrees. That has been sorted. Now we will now say b plus x plus y. So we will also let this place be y. We will now say b plus x plus y equals 180 degrees, and then we'll say sum of angles in a triangle, so that 50 plus 50 plus y equals 180. That means y is equal to 80 degrees. So if y is equal to 80 degrees, then y plus c will be equal to 180 degrees. That will be sum of angles on a straight line. So you also say y. That is why you need to label the other angles yourself, so that it will be easy for you to make reference to them. So we say y plus c equals 180 degrees, and you put in the bracket angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line, so that 80 plus c equals to 180, and then c will be equal to 100 degrees, and that is it. And that is it. So you can go through it again if it is confusing at any point. Because we need these other angles, we had to name them, we had to label them. So that was why I gave this place x and I gave this place y, so that we can make reference to them as we state the reasons. So if you do not state the reasons, you will not get a complete score, because the question says giving reasons. So if you have any question, leave it in the comments. That's it for today. If you learned something new, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and drop your answers or thoughts in the comments. Remember, math gets easier the more you see it and say it. See you in the next video.